Hello, my name is Risto Kappet from ACR Zagspeed and welcome to my video review of the second round of the Simracing Malta Porsche Championship, this time from Monza. So you are already riding on board with me on the Hotlap for the qualifying lap. As you can see, I'm really warming up the tires. This car has very hard tires, and on a track like this with no corners they basically cool right down without any heating up, so this is what you need to do for an optimal qualifying lap. Also taking a really asymmetrical line here for absolute maximum exit speeds onto the main straight. Also a very wide exit and also entering the corner from the very left side, so you can have a shorter run around the track. Now searching for the 150-meter board, really braking as late as possible, not taking any of the curbs to upset the car, and focusing already on the exit speeds, getting on the power really early. Now here you have to find a good line which has the least amount of bumps and also the shortest line, not too hard. The up comes maybe one of the hardest and most important corners of the track. You really need to master the curbs here, so not braking too late and exactly putting the wheels behind the curb so that the car doesn't jump. And that was a good run. The Lesmos just taking it smooth, not going too deep into the corner. Here braking late and also going on the gas very early. Went on the grass a little bit, but the grass is quite smooth there, so it didn't destroy our exit speed. Now for Ascari, our brake marker is a track marshal in orange. And again trying to take the curbs quite a lot, but not too much because there's good cut detection here. Car jumps around quite a bit, but not too much, so the exit speed is good. The track lap is good so far. And for the last corner, again braking quite late, but not carrying too much speed. Rather again focusing on the exit speeds, because otherwise the car bogs down quite a lot. And now going for the shortest run to the finish. And the lap time is 1:49.28, so that's personal best at the time of recording. So here you can see the qualifying results. As usual, some guy Hani Al Zabti is the fastest, but I have gone one better than last round, second place, and personal best for me, as I said, so not too bad result. And also the gap is a bit smaller than it was in Brands Hatch, so it's a good thing, but maybe it was because Hani did his laps in succession, but I really warmed up my tires and did only one lap each run with low fuel, so that might have helped me a bit more, but still it's good to be on the front row, so let's see what I can do for the race. So here we are on the starting grid, this time using the official broadcast video material for the beginning of the race, because apparently nobody, including me, managed to save the replay properly. Now here are the lights. And as you can see, and as I had planned, I had a very good start, and for the first time in this season I was in the lead of the race. Even Richard came close to beating Hani, but it was him in second and me in first. So a very good sight, and I knew that I had a bit higher top speed than him and I could be a bit faster in the pit stop, so if I could have kept it like this, then it could have been a real race to the win. But one lap later, that's how long I got to enjoy myself. Again the hardest corner of the track. I cut the curve a bit more and into the gravel and lose all of my advantage. Now Hani is all over me. I managed to fend him off a few corners, but as you can see soon, for some reason his top speed was better than I expected. He managed to draft me good, and now you will see him pull alongside me already. I was definitely trying all I could to keep him behind, for the reasons I mentioned. So he's alongside me here. I tried to brake really late, but I braked too late, overshoot the corner, and he managed to get me back. There was a bit of contact, but probably no big damage. And as you can see, straight behind me, Kevin and Richard are also racing for positions, and Richard could not afford to let go of the gas, otherwise Kevin would have gotten him, so he also is very close to me. I expected him not to pass me, because so far I have been a little bit faster than him, but also he had some good top speed. Maybe I had a bit of damage from the incident. I did not avoid his draft because I thought he would not overtake, but he did, as you can see. Outbraked me, and then for almost the rest of the race the story was just me being behind him. I was not too much faster than him, so I could not make a move, but at this point, with 2 laps to go, Hani had basically secured a race win. Now back to my own content. Here is us at lap 12 into the pit stops. As you can see, we are making up quite a bit of ground compared to others in the pit entry. I was also making a bit of ground against Richard, so as you can see I was quite close. Also into the pit stall, and out of it I gained a little bit of time, so I was really eager to get past him once for all, but not quite. There you can see Hani going past. The gap actually got quite a bit smaller. We couldn't even see him once we entered the pits, but in the exit he was not too far away, so there was a chance to race for victory, but not this time. So I was back behind Richard, and again until the end of the race I couldn't really make a move against him. I still kept close though to give him some pressure, because in this championship it's every man for himself, and this is actually with 2 or 3 laps to go into Ascari, and unlucky for him but lucky for me, Richard makes a mistake. He jumps the curb too much and goes off to the gravel, allowing me and Kevin to get past. And here is exit of the final corner of the final lap. Similar situation as the last race. It's Kevin Siggy right behind me and me in P2. So really big gap to Hani, but second place points are not bad. It could have been much worse. It was quite close to me having been in P4, and then it would already been a much bigger disaster for the championship. Here you can also see the results. This time Hani is quite a bit further away than the last race. His fastest lap was pretty good as well, and Richard and Kevin were quite close to me. But what can I say? Despite this second place, I will definitely keep on fighting until the end of the championship, and there's still 6 rounds to go to beat Hani, and some very different tracks coming up, so let's see what we can do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.